I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Did you know? Another sign of spring are the blooming of tree blossoms. In Arlington and other cities around the eastern United States, you might see cherry blossom trees beginning to bloom. These trees are the official tree of Japan, and they were cultivated, shipped, and given to many United States cities as a gift of friendship from Japan. The pink and white blossoms start to open in mid-March or late March.
How would you know if somebody was showing perseverance? What would it look like or maybe sound like to you?
Well, I think it would look like effort.
Okay.
So it would be somebody really working hard at something and continually trying their best, even if it wasn't working out the way they wanted to.
And maybe coming up with plan B or C.
Yeah.
Or plan D.
Yeah. Or plan Z.
So, Mrs. Hahn, before you have to leave, I know you're very busy. How do you think you, or maybe some of the all-star students that you've talked to, how have they shown perseverance over the time of COVID-19?
Oh, well, I did talk to a 5th grade student today, and what the student told me is that they were having a really hard time in art class. They were learning how to draw something, and it was all through this computer screen, and they were working really hard, but it just wasn't coming out the way that they had wanted it to. And so they wanted to give up. They said, forget it. The teacher's not going to see what I'm doing, and so I'm just going to give up and quit. But then they thought, you know what? I really want to get this. And so they tried again, and they tried again. And what the student told me is that by the 4th time they tried it, it finally looked the way that they wanted it to. And so they were so proud because of all the hard work they put into it and all the strategies she used to try to figure out how to make it look the way she wanted it to look. And she completed her assignment. I think that is perseverance.
Man, that's amazing. And I'm so glad the all-star student was able to share that with you.
Yeah, it was a great example.
Well, Mrs. Hahn, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your discussion about what perseverance means to you. And we'll see you next time.
Sure, it's been fun. Thank you, Miss Paul. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, All-Stars.
Hello, All-Stars. Miss Kokoza here, your school psychologist, with this week's edition of Wellness Wednesday. This week we are going to review a very important topic. It's something we all should be using every day, but you may not have known the name of it, or you may have never heard of the idea, so we're here to talk about it today. It's called positive self-talk. So what is positive self-talk, you may ask? This means the little voice inside our head, and we want it to say nice and encouraging things to ourselves. It's how we talk to ourselves. That's positive self-talk. So, some examples for us. I can do it. If I want to, I can. I'm good enough. If I try hard, I'll get there. And it's okay if I make a mistake. Those are all examples of positive self-talk, or nice, kind, friendly ways to be talking to ourselves. Using this tool can do a lot of things for us All-Stars. It can help us be more confident. It can help us continue to work hard if we're finding something really challenging, and it can also just make us happier people throughout our days. We all make mistakes. We all have bad moments, and we all hopefully have to do things that are hard for us every single day. So use positive self-talk to help you along the way. Have a great Wellness Wednesday, All-Stars. Bye!
All-Stars, it is the final countdown for music's top song. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be the jazzy, groovy, Levitating by Dua Lipa featuring DaBaby? Or the soulful, smooth sounds of Sam Smith singing Diamonds? Your vote matters. Make sure to cast your vote and we'll announce the winner soon. Hey All-Stars, I want to invite you to participate in March Mammal Madness. Today at 2:30, I'm going to drop a seesaw activity into your STEM and Project Edison class. And if you're interested in joining in March Mammal Madness, go check out the video I've placed. March Mammal Madness is all about animals. You're going to learn about animals that seem unreal, animals you've never heard of before, and maybe learn more about animals that you're already familiar with. I'll be catching up with all the kids who want to participate, creating your brackets, and then I will advertise on HFBTV who is winning the competition and whose animal has gotten cut. So if you've got any questions, reach out to me. This is what your seesaw activity is going to look like. You're going to want to put your answers into the 4 squares. So there's animals from the red category, the yellow category, the green category, and the blue category. Pick only one animal from each of the categories. Write it or put a picture on your seesaw activity, and I will get you started. Today's Women's History Month feature is about a woman who loves history. History teacher in Arlington Public Schools, Antoinette Dempsey Waters, is doing something remarkable. She is helping create and pilot an African American Studies course in high school. Dempsey Waters has been working with educators and lawmakers across the state to help this vision get accomplished. She shared in a recent news report that the story of African American history is not a story just about persecution. It's a story of perseverance. She says that the stories she's learned from the African American History and Culture Museum in Washington, D.C. have truly impacted her heart, and she wants to use those stories to impact students. Antoinette Dempsey Waters, you are a woman of impact.
So this is the thing I draw, the dry erase I drawed, and my dad first lived at Kansas, and then he drove for 2 days all the way to D.C. to live here with a car.
Peace out.